Hello, people. Good to see you all here. And before we start, I want to do a bit of housekeeping, it's called. Yeah, so I really don't like when there are empty seats, especially in front. So 3 brave people, they can choose themselves or I will choose them to come and sit here. 1. So we have 2 more. Okay. Yes, perfect. Come. Yeah, and okay, think that's good. Perfect. I have here. If you still need to take something, do it now, or that's it. No more drinking. No more. I'm kidding. But yeah, it's great that you're comfortable. It's great you're here. Yes, it's in front. Yeah, like we can really connect here. Yeah. So people, how many of you had their dream year last year or this year, but like it's almost over? How many of you had their dream year? Like really was the best ever? Okay.
That it was the best.
Now, yeah, you never know, huh? This means that you can make it still your dream year, or you can ruin it. Because you can. Because sometimes people tell me, yeah, everything is possible. I said, yeah, and that's not a good thing all the times. Yeah, because all kind of shitty things could happen. And this several years proved it. Yeah? Okay, and how many of you, I mean, you didn't had your dream yet. It was like kind of not so good, maybe the worst, maybe not, but it was like worse than the years before. Yeah, how many of you had like kind of, yeah. Okay. Some are not exactly sure what kind of year to have. But let's see, how many of you want to have the next year to be your best year yet? Like your dream year in 2023? Yeah, how many of you want to have it? No matter if you had the best year or not. Yeah, okay. Is it someone who doesn't want to have? You want to have like a bad year, a mediocre year? Someone? No? Okay, good. You think I'm joking, but there are people who say things like this. Yeah. I don't understand it sometimes. Yeah, but there are moments like, actually in the last training I was delivering, there was a woman in the first, like, who want more success in life? Doesn't. Who want more fulfillment? Who wants both? And then I'm like, you don't want success and fulfillment? No. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. So there are people who are really sometimes, I think we all do it. Some can do it in 1 year, but there are people who go for failure. They're really committed to make things bad. Yeah? Maybe you can recognize yourself in moments in your life when you really went for failure and you're committed to make things bad for yourself and maybe some other people around you that you wanted to make revenge for them or something like this. Okay, I don't have my clicker. I just realized. Good. So it's great that you all want to have your dream year because this is what we're going to talk about today. And why I'm doing this, let's say last several years in general were more challenging, and I'm not going to talk about this kind of challenges like how to deal with them because we don't know what's going to happen. Like maybe they're never going to happen again in our lifetime, maybe not. Yeah, more about how we internally deal with them. Yeah, and how we connect it to the external environment. But what's the problem? Why we don't have the years that we want? Yeah, what are the challenges? The first one is maybe the most common that I see is lack of clarity. What does it mean, lack of clarity? That you don't know, or I don't know what I want. There are so many times when I ask people, okay, yeah, what's your outcome? What do you want to achieve? What's your goal? And they say things that, I want to be more successful. I want to be more confident. I want to have better communication. By the way, with this communication, because I was doing a lot of communication trainings a bit in the past, better communication for this person, because then I ask questions, because this is not a real outcome. What does it mean better communication? It means nothing. Yeah, like when do you know you have better communication? When do you know you're more confident? Yeah, if you don't know when you achieve it, it's not a clear outcome. You don't know how it's going to happen. Yeah, if there is no really clarity how you're going to get there. For this person, better communication was that he wants to say things to people, and they do it. he was a business owner, and he's troubled that he was saying things to his employees, then they were not doing what he says. So basically, that's for him was better communication. Yeah, and I was like, okay, that's maybe not a good way to go. Yeah, so there is, but he was not even clear about this in the beginning. Then it's hard to get it. Yeah. So clarity. Think about for yourself, because we're going to go there a bit later. Like, what's your outcome for next year? Yeah. What is your outcome for this one? Did you have a clear outcome? Yeah. Maybe you had, or maybe you had clear outcome, but then something happens, and then your outcome it's completely, blurry. Yeah. So you need to create a new one. Yeah. Did you have a clear outcome? How many things, we can check it later, that they really know they have a clear outcome about what they want to achieve in the next year? How many of you think that they have? We will check it later, so be careful. You have. You think that you have. Okay, okay. How many of you think that you don't have a clear outcome? That you don't have? Okay, some of you have no clue if you have a clear outcome or not. No? The people, stay with me. If you didn't raise your hand any of it, then or you're not with me, or I'm not making anything clear, then maybe I don't have a clear outcome. So stay with me. So this is how I know if I'm being clear. And if I'm not, then let me know. Yeah, that's so clarity. Make sense, people? Okay, let's activate. Yeah, does it make sense, people? Yeah. Okay, good. I want to hear you. Of course, you can also go, come on, yeah. You don't need to, just a simple yes, it's enough for me. We can go later to this, a bit later, to have some fun. We have music at all here or not? No. Oh, okay. If we had, I had a surprise for you, but unfortunately, we're going to do other things, don't worry. Good, so clarity. And this is really the most common thing I see. Next one. Lack of actions. They're very much connected, by the way, not always. Yeah? Because when people have this big, they think they have clarity, they want to have something in life, they want to feel better, but if there is no clarity, what you don't know? You don't know what's your next step. Yeah, you don't know what's your next step. And it's very hard to do action when you don't know what's your next step. People know, I need to find a job, I need to start a business, I need to make my business profitable, I need to get a relationship, There are a lot of things that could be around that they know that they need to, but usually they're big things because there is no exact clarity where they're going, when they're going, what's their plan, what's the action plan. So there is not clear next step. Yeah, and this leads to procrastination. Of course, sometimes you could be tired or just not in the mood or all kinds of other things that it's not your thing, not your goal, you're going in the wrong direction. This also could be. I can tell you from experience, most of the time, the procrastination not out of laziness, it's just out of lack of clarity. Yeah? Just people don't know. And they don't know that they don't know. Yeah, because it's not, in your head seems very clear that you are going in a certain direction, but actually you have no clue. Make sense, people? Yes. Yeah, and if something doesn't, let me know. I mean, could be I don't make sense. Yeah, I'm very okay with it. Very okay for certain challenges from you. Yeah. Next one. Disempowering story. What does it mean, disempowering story?
Negative stories we tell.
Stories we tell ourselves, yeah. About whom? About ourselves and about the world. And other people are connected. Yeah, they're both. What does it mean? Like if you say, what I'm saying could be not about you, like I'm amazing. But in Bulgaria, and this of course probably all heard, you cannot find a job if you don't have good connections. Yeah? Or in Bulgaria, you cannot make a business like honest business. Yeah, I'm great, I'm amazing. Yeah, I'm a great businessman. If it was another country, but there is a story, a whole story around the country and why here is not going to work, why here is not going to happen, yeah, or why with your partner in life, my partner is not supporting me and that's why things are not working, and I'm really giving all, so this empowering story about other people, about the world. but also could be about you. Yeah, I cannot make it. I'm not good enough, and every time I try, things break down. Every time I try, I make a mistake. Every time I try, I just prove that I'm more stupid than I thought. Yeah, all kind of. We're going to break it down a bit later, because here you can have fears. They're part of this, limiting beliefs. Yeah, all kind of experiences and habits that you have for yourself and with yourself. All kind of things that you're telling yourself. Yeah, like repeating thoughts. That they say that I don't know how many 70,000 thoughts we have every day, and most of them are repeating, and many of them are negative. Yeah, so this is a big part of why we fail to do what we want to do. Yeah, makes sense, people? Okay, yeah. I cannot cite you now, but there are several books with people who made a lot of research about habits, happiness, that they have this about. I don't remember now the exact process. Yeah, but there are research. Like there are certain things that there are no research. It's more empirical, but for this there are actually. Yeah, and later I can maybe show. I don't remember names now, but do you remember? No? Okay. So yeah, and could be the number is wrong, but it's somewhere there. Yeah, like 50,000, but it's a lot. Yeah, could be I'm wrong with the number. That's very possible.
If it helps, I've also heard 70. If it helps, I've also heard 70,000.
Yes, yes. Could.
Yeah, 65, 70,000, and 80% of them are negative, and and 98% are repeating.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But does it depend on the culture or that?
Of course, everything depends on the culture, like what kind. From what I remember, again, I cannot cite you now exact thing. This was very universal in the big lines. Yeah, from person to person can vary a lot. Of course, whenever you have a research, you how it's called, you basically take the common thing. Yeah, and of course there are people that are on the spectrum of it, and they could vary a lot. Yeah, from person to person. This is for sure. Yeah, and of course, different cultures have different thoughts and different behaviors, and this is all for sure there. Yeah, from what I remember, it was very, like the big lines, they were very universal for us human beings. Good? So, disempowering stories. Next one. Disempowering environment. Yeah? So, what does it mean, disempowering environment? I'm not talking about, of course, I'm not saying that war doesn't affect, it does, yeah? But I'm not talking about this kind of things. I'm talking about the people that you are in the relationship with, people around you, and also environment around you, your daily environment. Yeah, and like where do you live, where do you sleep, where do you wake up, who do you talk to every day? Yeah, and how does this affect you? I can tell you, before we go to a bit the people, we were in Thailand last year, and it was we were in an amazing villa. It was with the sea and jungle view together. Yeah, with a huge glass, basically window that you can see everything. And our bed, when you wake up, just you lift yourself and you see all this view down. It was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it was very good, yeah? And then we were every day we were waking up at 6 in the morning with Julia, without alarm, without anything. Just by being there and having this environment was so refreshing, so energizing, even that we were on vacation, so we don't go on real vacations, we like working. Yeah. Yeah, but the environment was so energizing that it didn't feel like work. Yeah, it felt like that we have, at least I will say for me, like a lot of energy, a lot of creativity. Everything was lighter. Why? Environment. Yeah, it was felt very open. And people. Yeah, when I remember in my student years, the people around me, do you know what was their main activity other than studying? We were studying. Drinking. So what I was doing? Drinking. I was good at it because I'm competitive by nature. So Okay, if we drink, then let's do it properly. So I want to be the best drinker in the. Yeah, so this environment was affecting me in a way that I was going for drinking a lot. Yeah? I don't know how many times I have this. I just wake up and not knowing how did I get up home? And then I started being in different environment. Yeah, environment of personal development, environment of trainings, and my life changed like this. I didn't know this even exists, so if this environment was not there, there's so many opportunities that are in front of me right now that I couldn't be ambitious to get them because I didn't even know they exist. So environment can shape you so much that it's huge. And even today, if I'm in the office and when Yuli is around, she's so ambitious, she's so productive that I always feel that I'm not doing enough. Yeah, so so let's work. She's like, when she puts, she's working machine. Yeah, even I love you. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, why? Because she's very productive, and this keeps me that I am productive. Yeah, it doesn't happen so often now, but I remember when I was around people that are more lazy, and then okay, it feels nice. Okay, let's have a chit chat. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, it affects. Want it or not, the environment affects you hugely with time. Could be not immediately. Could be if you just to put you some in different environment, you'll be like, oh. But with time, environment wins. If you don't change it or you don't move, environment will change you for sure. Make sense? Yeah. Good. So. And the last one how many overachievers here there in the room? People who really want to, overachievers. Yeah? This is the biggest thing for overachievers. Overcommitment. You know what does it mean, overcommitment? Yeah? Sound familiar, people? Yeah, when you commit to do, and this doesn't mean only with other people, actually, because commitment in general is always with you. Yeah? So when you say to yourself, you have too many goals, too many plans, too many projects that you need to do, now. Yeah? And then, most of the time, again, now I'm not working so much on this productivity topic. Before I was a lot working on them, also with people. And actually the main thing when start working with people is it's not what to do, it's what not to do. Yeah, because overcommitment is a huge thing. Yeah, and I know from experience we do it to ourselves a lot of times. And now actually we are in time that we are cleaning things up from 2 years overcommitment. Yeah, like more things, do. And of course then you start failing on things. It's kind of you are used to juggle with like 4 balls and you put 5 and then you have struggled and you put 6 and then 7 and in some moment if you keep on adding, what's going to happen? It's going to fall. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, makes sense? Good. So we're going to go first to the past a bit. Yeah, just for a while. Being busy with the past doesn't help a lot. Yeah, but if you don't see the past, yeah, could be you repeat it. So this quote, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Yeah, to repeat the same mistakes, yeah, the same non-working actions, to keep projects, activities, commitment that's not working. Yeah, all this comes because sometimes you don't take a moment to really see what is there. Yeah, what worked good, what didn't work. Yeah, and I'm going to give you a process that we use in trainings. We have a training we do it in the Netherlands, mainly for.
Okay. Respect Nederlands.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
We do it there. Yeah, in Omen. You know Omen?
Omen.
Omen. Yeah. You know it?
Yes, of course. I'm Dutch.
But not all Dutch know Omen. Yes, that's what I'm asking. It's a small town in the Netherlands. Beautiful place, by the way. Yeah. And yes. Yeah. And we do a lot of trainings there.
In the middle on the right against the German border.
Yeah. And when we're working with the team, every day we have a clearing. in a way to look at the day and to see what worked, what didn't work, what are the lessons, and what are things that are magical, want to really keep, want to be grateful for. Yeah? And now I want that you do it for your year. Yeah? So in a moment, want to answer these questions, and they're going to give you some papers, you don't have where to write. And then you're going to write, answer these questions. We're going to go explain it a bit more. So first question, yeah? What I did and didn't work, yeah? So kind of things that you see as a project that didn't bring you the results you want there, or you did something and it backfired on you. It's something that for you as an experience, it didn't work, yeah? And it's still not working. Yeah, you didn't fix it. So if something you did January in the beginning of the year and it's great, and now you don't need to go on, okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, this, no, it's done, it's over, unless you're still busy with it. Yeah? If you're still busy with it, if it's like, oh, why I did this mistake? Then okay, then you could write it to see what you can do about it. And what I'm going to do about it, like how you can fix this. And fixing it doesn't mean you cannot, okay, actually I don't know. Are there people from you who can go back in the past? Time travelers? You're time traveler? Yes? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, most people are not from experience. Yeah? But still, what can you do now to let go of this? Or leave it, or declare it done, or just decide not to do anything with it anymore, or do an action, because maybe something is undone, you need to do. Do an action so it's fixed. Yeah? So what are you going to do about it? Okay, makes sense? Is it clear, this question, people? Because in a moment I'm going to ask you to write the answer of it, so it needs to be very clear. Clear? To everyone? Want to hear you?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Is it clear, people?
Yes.
Next one. What I did and it worked. And what are my core lessons from it? Yeah? In this training, we have I'm not going to go through it. We have a process called sources of success. Because we believe that actually there is a lot of more learning, a lot of more valid information in successes than in failures. We human beings, we tend to learn more from failures, but just because it's more emotional. Yeah, when you fail, we pay attention. Yeah, if you see the red mark on your paper, ooh. But actually, in successes, there is way more valuable information because it teaches you what to do. And then if you do it, at least for some time, you get more of the good results you want. What do you know from the failures? What things that didn't work for you? What not to do? But I can tell you from experience, there is always a new way to fuck it up. Yeah? So knowing what not to do doesn't save you from fucking it up in different, more creative way next time, right? Yeah, so that's why it's important also. What did it work for me last year? What are things I want to keep? What are things I want to repeat? What are things I really want to make sure they stay with me in this upcoming year? Yeah? So what did I do and it worked? And what are the lessons? What do you know right now because of this? Clear, people? This will do yours because they are not complete there. Yeah. Is it clear, people? Yes. And last but not least, magical moments. What are the moments that were special? Yeah? And sometimes special moments are in the middle of the failure. Yeah, I have to say many times it's there because when you have a breakthrough, when you have an insight, when something is happening, someone helps you in a very hard moment. Yeah, you find a new friend. Yeah, or a person you thought is far away, somehow he comes to your help. Yeah, or amazing lessons. Or you just know I can take it. Yeah, sometimes that's a magical moment. There's all the shit coming to you, and they're like, oh, okay, I survived. I didn't think I will, but I did survive. Yeah, so what are the magical moments? And what are you grateful for from life? What are the moments, things, happenings, people you are grateful for? Make sense? Is it clear?
Yes.
Oh, okay, awesome. So, in a moment, I'll give you 5 minutes to write the answer of these questions. Yeah, and I want to see, I'm going to be looking to see you writing. How many of you would you help with the papers? Yeah, there are papers there, so we're gonna give you some papers, and if you have on what to write, write. And there are also pens. Yeah. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes to write down the answer of these questions, so we can continue. Okay.
No, I graduated. No, I graduated.
And so in my count of 3, you stand up. Moment. You have a moment? I just can I count slow?
Very, very slow.
1, 2, 3. Stand up. Okay, I'm going to practice on this. So, on another count of 3, you go and you find a person that you don't know. Yeah? You take a moment, but really a moment to, yeah, you just say hello, my name is this, if you want to share your name, or you become, or you want to be anonymous, and then you share the answers of these questions, then the person share with you. Yeah? And then could be you go to another person. Let's see how much time you will have. Yeah? But if you have more time, don't just go and sit somewhere. And this time you are with people and connecting and sharing. One more thing, when I say 3, and get yourself ready, you go with energy. Yeah, it's not like that you go, take the risk, just go to a person. Yeah, just go to a person that you don't know and start talking with this person. Yeah, so don't hide, don't wait like something maybe. Okay, are you ready, people?
Yes. Yes.
Are you ready, people?
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, what to do? 1, 2, 3, and go. Yeah. Now, one thing that it's for me it's important to mention is that this is something that has been tested many times, and most things what usually when there's something like a process like this of questions and that you need to ask yourself, it works way better when it becomes a habit. Yeah, we're going to talk a bit the habits a bit later, just for a bit. So I'm going to be, yeah, it works way better when it's something that you keep on doing, because then it starts generating more and more useful information. Yeah, and this, as I told you, I've been, I think first 41 trainings within the Netherlands. It's a 7 days training that with the team we do it 8 times in the end of each day, each training, and it helps a lot to keep on track, to keep on learning, to get the maximum out of this training. And it's something that could be done also in your daily life, in your work, any place where, not only in the end of the year, yeah? That's what I mean. It's not like something that you use only in the end of the year, but something that you could use in many moments when you want to capture, yeah, the lessons, you want to fix what's not working, and you want to keep yourself energized from the gratitude that you could have from magical moments. And again, it's tested. We did now we're going to have the 40-at-1 training. Yeah, so it's a lot of testing, and we know it works. We know it brings better results. Yeah. So, how many of you found something small or big like that? It's good for them right now. How many of you found something from this question for themselves? From all of them, I mean one of them or all of them, it doesn't matter, yeah? Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, good. So, make sense for now, people? Yeah, does it make sense? Good. And how to have a dream year? What are the elements of a dream year? Yeah, and remember the outcome? Clear outcome. Yeah, you can also recognize some. Ask about Tony Robbins. You recognize some things. Clear outcome. Yeah, it's super important. Of course, is it possible to have your best year yet without clear outcome? Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? The more I can tell you, the more you go in life, the less likely it is. Yeah, when you don't have many years to compare it with, yeah, then it's kind of, it could be way easier. Yeah, and this was everything new. We were talking with one of my mentors. He's the director of the place where I do the trainings in the Netherlands. And why there are a lot of trainers, they like do new trainings all the time. Yeah, why they like doing new trainings all the time? Because they don't have a clear outcome how to develop, so they do something that brings this sense of success. Because when you do something for the first time, I mean, of course you can fuck it up, but I mean, most of you don't because you have nothing to compare it with. Yeah, there is nothing to compare it with. Yeah, and especially when things are not, there is no concrete result, there is no clear outcome. It's kind of about how you feel about it. Then many times it's okay, it's great. Yeah, it was great and it's new, and then you don't think about what could do better. It's just about the feeling of you, feeling of the people. Yeah? And many times this is why people feel good about having not having clear outcome, because they don't feel good, they don't feel bad about it. So it's kind of okay. It's not the best year, but it's okay. I mean, it's. I think now there is in TikTok or somewhere there is someone like, what were the goals for the year? Okay, I wanted to have this car, and then he's changing everything. Yeah, for a bit smaller things, so you feel better because you didn't fail so much. Yeah, actually not having clear outcomes, that's the trap that why people fall in this trap, because it's easier and not so scary. Yeah, just okay, it's not exactly. If you say what you really want and you state it and it's super clear, then it's way easier in our mind to fail about it. Yeah, because you commit to it in your mind. Yes?
I have a question. Does this narrowing too much? Because sometimes we just pinpoint something and we have, oh, I want this outcome, and then we go blind for all the other opportunities because we just stated one thing and not the direction. For me personally, it works when I have a direction towards something, but not to pinpoint it. This should be the thing.
I get you, and again, in my mind, if something works for you, then just keep on doing it. Yeah, then it's for you. It's clear enough, the outcome. Yeah, and then it's up to you to decide: do you want to challenge yourself and to go further, and how it could be. Yeah, one thing that I'm not saying for sure, that it's not about being attached to the goal. Yeah, it's not about being attached to the goal. And having clear outcome, it doesn't mean that you should connect, and this is what people do, and that's why they don't have clear outcomes, that they connect their self-worth with the outcome. Now, if I achieve it, I'm a successful. We're going to talk about it. If I don't achieve it, then I'm a failure. Yeah, it's not that I failed, I am a failure. Yeah, and that's why people don't. Okay, you have a clear outcome. You don't need to be, it's not about, yeah, this is the only thing I want, and then let's say I want to have, you want to have a training with this amount of people. Then you focus only on this, then you forget to, let's say, to prepare, to make it amazing, just focus how many people you have in the room. Yeah, this is not very helpful, of course. Yeah, but can you still have, okay, how many people do I want to have in the room? Okay, and then you see, am I getting there? What I actually need to do to get there? Yeah, especially in the training business, if you're doing, you need, for me, goals, yeah, are kind of, they are just milestones. Yeah, nothing more. Yeah, nothing more. And sometimes you could go over them, and that's great. Sometimes exactly, and we're gonna talk about how to break through this. Yeah, and sometimes could be you don't reach them. That's also okay. Yeah, because you're moving forward, and it's great. And okay, I didn't reach the goal, but I'm almost there. I'm there. Yeah. Still having, again, for me, clear outcome helps to really know, to pinpoint the direction. Not the point that, okay, I need to reach only this, but this direction. Yeah. And the more you become an expert in something, the more you go in a field, the more important it is. Why? Because, I mean, if I'm going east, Let's say I want to go to West Europe. Yeah, and I start going west. Then any point I go, it's kind of, I become closer to where I want to go. But in the moment I need to reach a specific place, yeah, then I need to really pinpoint where is this place. Yeah, so make sense?
Can you give an example of your outcome?
Yeah, I want to have 40 people in the next training, in the room. This is a clear outcome.
And what it will bring to you?
That's another question, yeah? But this is a clear outcome. Yeah, I want to have 40 people in the room.
For an amazing year, what would be a clear outcome?
For me? Okay. For me, clear outcome for me and my business is that we have a team of A players of, let me tell you how many people. 4 more people in our team. And that we can leave them at least for a month without doing anything, and we can still keep what we do running. This is my, and I believe our clear outcome for next year. Yeah, so this is the elements I want. So we want to have the people, but also that it's not that we just have 4 people, that we can leave these people and they're gonna do the job and keep things running for a month.
So you need to be very specific on like when setting this outcome. Put much more details into it. How do you make it clear?
Again, this is the trap. I don't know. Depends on you. It's a very we're gonna practice with some people later because it really depends in what area in life. In business, you should be very clear. Yeah, especially when it's about processes, when it's about procedures, when it's about things that require a bit more complex. The more complex is the system you're setting your goals in or outcomes in, yeah, the more specific they should be. Yeah, but let's say my rule of thumb, the most important thing, is that you should have a way that you know that you are there. Yeah, this is it. Like for me, clear outcome, as weird as it sounds, yeah, because you can put goals around it, is I want to say in the end of the year, this was my dream year. This is my outcome. I want to be next new year, I want to be able to look back and to say, this was my best year ever. This is a clear outcome. Yeah, especially again if.
This one is better. Unless your next one is better.
That's again, you can have this outcome many years in a row. You can always have the best year if you decide that this year outcome works for you. For me, it was working for trainings for some time to have, okay, what I want, especially in the beginning, I want to have my best training yet. And it was pushing me to prepare, it was pushing me to work with people, pushing me to learn. Yeah, it was clear enough for me. I knew when I was there because I knew what elements needs to be there. Yeah, and this was enough. It was clear enough. So that's why it's not like that it should be, I'm not into like it has to be a SMART goal. Sometimes SMART goal helps. Sometimes when you put a SMART goal, it takes life out of the goal and becomes dry and like, oh, doesn't. Yeah, it should excite you also. Yeah, this is also part. But you should also know when you're there. Yeah, make sense? Yeah, for the rest?
Yes, and if I just would add something to what you're saying, fully aligned with you, just to address the point there, is that, yeah, and you have the outcome for 4 people, but if 5 A players come, I guess you're going to be happy as well. And then addressing the point of being open-minded. My outcome is to meet people tonight, and if something comes up, I'm going to be open-minded as well to take it.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, and the outcome could change, could be in 6 months. I see, okay, we are, we already have 4 people. Okay, so what now? So you can expand. Or say, okay, no, we stopped. I don't want outcomes in this area anymore because it's enough for now. This is what we want. So we don't want more people. Yeah, so in any moment you can, and we're going to talk about how you can review. So, and clear outcome. Mindset. Not gonna, because we're all talking about mindset. We talked about it. Yeah, this all what we're talking is the mindset. I'm not gonna be busy with it. Mindset is super important, but this is the foundation. Nothing more. Nothing less also, but nothing more. Yeah, it's not like if you just have amazing mindset and everything's gonna start working in your life. No. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I see it a lot in the coaching industry that people, oh, you need this mindset and then you go, and then it doesn't work. You need skills, you need strategies, you need to know how, you need know-how, depending on the area that you're in. Yeah, so mindset is not enough, but it's super important, of course. It's the foundation of the house. If you don't have a good foundation, the house could like fall down, break, or anything could happen like from too much wind, water, or earthquake, yeah? But do you want to live in a house that's only foundation? No, yeah? Doesn't work like this. Committed actions. What does it mean, committed actions? Yeah, it's people do a lot of things. We all do a lot of things. Yeah, and many times we can look very active, and also me, but we're doing bullshit things. Yeah, as I call them like procrastinators. It seems active, but all the actions that you do, they are just to do what's comfortable for you, know what you know is the best. Yeah, so committed action is actions that you do with commitment to your outcome, commitment to yourself, with alignment to where are you going. These are the committed actions. Yeah, they're daring actions. They are beyond your fears. Yeah, beyond your story. Yeah, they're there to keep you on track for where you want to go. Yeah, that's why it's committed actions, not just actions. Yeah, makes sense, people? Have you seen yourself doing these procrastinators, like doing actions that they're just losing your time? You just feel very busy, yeah, but actually nothing is happening. They don't move you forward. How many of you have done something like this? Yeah? Yeah. So, last but not least, it's for me, this is the ultimate strategy for life. Yeah, and we're going to see now it doesn't work. And it's 4 things. Yeah, because when you have this, things could change. Life constantly surprises us. You know, right? Things change. As I said, like, could be something happens, and then we want to have amazing A player come, and then we already have 4, and then I'm like, no, we already have 4. Sorry, not gonna talk to you because my goal is done. I cannot. I mean, if you came a bit earlier, yeah. Life changes, things changes, and every moment, and they say that in life, 99% of the time we are off course. Yeah, we are not actually on the right track to where we want to be, 99% of the time. So the constant correction, it's required, and it's super simple. Yeah, to stop, to look, to correct the course, and take a new action. Yeah, and this you repeat all the time. Yeah, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. What does it mean to stop for you? What does it mean?
Relax.
Yeah, stop doing, stop scrolling. Yeah, because sometimes could be you stop doing, but in your mind is like also doesn't help. Yeah, so you should have this moment of clarity, moment of relaxation, moment of maybe things that helps to me is like a walk, yeah, nature, yeah, sitting in the morning when things they didn't start yet to see where are you and where you want to go. Find these moments to stop. Yeah, it doesn't have you don't need to stop for a day, even that sometimes it could be a day or a week. Yeah, this is something that happen every day to have a moment to stop, a minute, a 2, 10. Yeah, make sense? Yes. Look, what does it look? It's just to really look. Where are you now? Am I on the right track? Yeah? Am I moving to my outcome? Does this outcome still make sense for me? Yeah, this many people, this is where I think what you're sharing, like people get stuck in this, that they have a goal, and the goal is not valid anymore. Yeah, I'm going to share how it changed it. Like I didn't share a lot about me. Yeah, missed this part. I studied medicine. I finished here as a doctor. And around 3rd year university, I started doing trainings and coaching. And there were people asking me, and because I really enjoyed it, and somehow I was good at it. I mean, there was something. Yeah, but why don't you do this? It seems that you like it. You want to become a trainer. So like, yeah, I want to, but I can't. Why? Yeah, because I have to become a doctor. So it was an outcome that I set to myself when I was in school. And I was so attached to it that I didn't even see the possibility. It's not like, yeah, no, I didn't see the possibility to change. It was out of the picture. Yeah, so narrow. Yeah, so narrow vision I had then. Yeah. Correct the course and take a new action. As simple as that. Yeah, stop, look, correct, take a new action. But if it's so simple, then how come it doesn't work for many people, many times?
Because maybe they stop in the wrong way, they look in the wrong direction, and they correct things about them in the course.
Oh, they are clear outcome, have a clear mindset, and they are committed to the actions. And that's the issue, I think.
What's the issue?
The three above.
That they're not clear.
No, they are clear about the outcome. And
Okay.
they are clear with their mindset. And they are committed to their actions. And that is what you forget to stop.
Okay, this could be forgetting to stop. Could be a big issue. Yeah, just with the craziness of our days, with all the things that take our attention. This could be many times there. Yeah, and yeah, tell me.
For me, I think it's very often, maybe not very often, but often, let's say, the case that we are used to things that we really don't like so much, but they are familiar to us, and we prefer them than to maybe see the bright future, but it's a little bit scary because it's unknown. So
Yeah.
that's happened with the jobs, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very motivated to go to my job, but I do it because I know it and for money. And
I think you're super motivated to go to your job. You're super motivated to go to your job. Yeah, you don't like it, but you're super motivated. Imagine how motivated you should be to go to something that you really don't like every day for I don't know how long you work in this job.
For how, 2 years?
Yeah. So how much motivation you need, and it's the negative. It's the motivation out of fear. We're gonna go there now. Yeah. Actually, you're super motivated, but this motivation doesn't bring you anything good. We're always motivated. You cannot do anything you're not motivated because you need motivated having a reason to do something, and your reason is getting paid. But this is not fulfilling. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. You're not fulfilled from your job, but you are motivated because you go. This is one of the things that is very motivating. Yeah, basically that they'll fire you. That's very motivating for people. Does it bring fulfillment? Does it bring happiness? Yeah, no, but it is motivating. Yeah. So we talked about in the beginning actually exactly what are the challenges. They're just put in a bit different way. First one, fear. Yeah, fear. Why don't quit your job today? I'm not saying to do it, by the way. Why don't you quit your job? Yeah, because some people, your sir said to do this.
You asking?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, of course. Why don't you quit it if you don't like it?
No, it's not that I don't like it. I just could do better, let's say.
So why don't you go for better?
Well, because I'm comfortable.
The trap of the comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. And basically, comfort is the sign of fear. Fear rarely is a sign of fear, by the way. It's like you know that there is imagine you know there is a street and there is a dog there that barks and sometimes goes out. Maybe you go one time because you don't know. And then the dog really barks at you and then you're afraid of dogs, then you're okay, shit scared. And then you don't walk on this street anymore. So the fear is not there. You don't feel it on a daily basis, but there is the comfort. You always choose, even though maybe this street is better for you, you choose a street you feel more comfortable. Yeah? So comfort is actually one of the biggest signs of fear.
It's fear of change.
Could be, yeah. Could be fear of change, yeah, very much. What else could be? We talked limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs. Yeah, what we say to ourselves. I'm not going to go into it now. You're going to go into it soon. But limiting belief, what we say, what we believe about ourselves, and what we believe about the world, on other people. Yeah, and like I know now that lately I'm also feeling becoming the victim of it, of thinking like we are here and we have limiting beliefs for Bulgaria, but then we go to we love the Netherlands, by the way, and then we have here it's good and then And of course, it's all in our head, yeah? No? Ah, okay, yeah, okay. It's gonna pass, yeah, next year. Yeah. So the all kind of limiting beliefs that they start to lurk in your life and they stop you of taking the actions that you want to take. Yeah. So think for a moment, just what are the limiting beliefs that you have. Yeah. Just think. Don't go on write. Soon you're gonna write, but just see what comes to your mind just for a moment. If you think, okay, what are my limiting beliefs? Yeah. What are my limiting beliefs? Yeah. I'm going to give you time to really think about it in a moment. And then when you put all the beliefs and the things you tell to yourself, then it's all in your story. We talked about it already, so I'm not going to repeat. Yeah? What is your story? Yeah? What do you say about yourself? Who are you as a person? Yeah? What's your what's your purpose in life? Yeah? Why you're here for? Your mind. What's life for? It's also part of your story. Yeah? Are you here just to have fun, enjoy? Are you here to make a difference? Yeah? Are you here to suffer? And again, there are people who believe this. I'm not saying it. There are people who believe that. Okay, it's a lot in philosophy, but there are people like that I meet every day that they believe. Okay, it's about to have less suffering because life it's suffering. That's the main thing in it. Yeah, so how can we escape it in some moment? That's what they're busy with. Yeah. So what is your story? What's the story? If it was a movie, it was a book. Then what could be the elements? Who is your character, and what's the story you're telling yourself? And again, overcommitment. Yeah, just to remind you for the overachievers, overcommitment, committed to many things. How to overcome these things, people? Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Okay.
Say no.
Hmm?
Say no.
Say no. That's a powerful strategy, saying no. One of the best ones. For most people. Yeah, for most people. Hmm? For the overcommitment, it's a great solution, yeah, saying no.
I think actually knowing what these are for you.
This also helps. So sometimes awareness on itself could be healing, yeah? Awareness on itself sometimes could be healing. Yeah, not always, yeah, because there are people who, especially people like me, yeah, who go to a lot of trainings, and in some moment there is a lot of awareness, but then we become even better at fooling ourselves. Because why these things are here? Because we are good in fooling ourselves. Yeah, tell ourselves these stories that sounds very real. Yeah, we forget that it's a story that we're telling ourselves, and we believe it's true. Yeah. Like I had a huge, like 2019, I'm not going to go in the whole story, but basically it was one of the hardest moments of my life, 2019, 2020. Yeah, and then I was blaming my ex-business partners, blaming the world. I felt that the world was not fair, that people were not fair. Yeah, and it was it's a whole story that how sorry I am for myself and how unfair is the world and people and my business partner. Yeah. And it was a huge story that it was really powerful because it was supported by a lot of facts of reality. But this doesn't mean that the story was good for me. Yeah? Because many times in the story there are a lot of things that are true. And this doesn't make it helpful. That's the trouble. Yeah? Excuse for your own growth or your own success, even when it's true, it's still stopping you. Like you can say, yeah, in Bulgaria there is corruption. And that's why I'm not succeeding in my business. Or now there is a world crisis, and that's why my business is failing, or something, whatever. And this could be true that there is this thing in the world. But does this saying, does this story, does this belief help you move forward? No. Yeah? So it's not about being true or not. It's about, is it empowering you? Is it helping you? Yeah? Or actually is bringing you down and making you more to go to the comfort and not going for what you want. Yeah? So, I'm going to share with you a way to overcome it. And I want that we go step by step and make it practical. In a small part, because otherwise it will take forever. What's the time, by the way?
8:30.
Yeah, of course. I always think that I'm going really fast, and then when they tell me the time, I'm like, okay, no. It's never the case. Yeah. So, do you want a solution for this?
Do you have a solution for this?
Yeah. Yeah. I must say, what was in it when they give conditions may apply. And it's not a magic pill. Yeah, I don't believe in them. I don't think they exist, unless the real magic pill. I mean, you're from the country, like. When I was going to the Netherlands in the beginning, when I was going, and then coming back, what are you in the Netherlands? Because I was going a lot and all friends all the time. Just go to get high there and come back. Because I was always in part of the trains I was doing, so I was really in good mood. Like, what were we doing in the Netherlands? Trains, yeah, of course. Nobody believed me. Where did you go to Omen? Omen? Yeah? No.
They have them.
Nobody really believed me for a long time, I have to say. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't believe in magic pills. It's a systematic way. Again, if you apply it, if you use it, it's going to help you to, let's say, lean life in your favor. Yeah, it's not going to solve all your problems. Actually, I can tell you that the more you grow, the more successful you are, you're going to have more problems. Yeah, just you'll be more equipped to solve them. You have bigger problems, scarier problems, again, but you're more equipped to solve them. Yeah, it's not about solving your problems and just making a dream year because you have no problems. No, it's about how to overcome and how to make sure that you experience the life, you live your life in the way that you want to live it. Yeah, on the level of experience. Good, let's go then. So, the trouble is, and first, before I go to two, I'm going to tell you so. What we say many times, and like, if I do something, let's say, if I go to work, why do you go to work? Let me check. Maybe it's going to work, maybe not.
Why I go to work?
Yeah.
I need to survive.
Okay. And
This is basically
account survival, is it really on the table? Survival?
yeah, money.
Okay, so you go to work, so you have money.
Yeah, and I also enjoy the colleagues.
Okay, so you go to work, you have money, and then what? If you have money, then what? What are you gonna be?
Alive.
Alive. Is it really this is your thinking? You want to be alive, or?
Actually, I enjoy going there because I like the people.
Okay. So if you go to work, you have money, then what? Then what are you gonna be out of it?
What I'm gonna be?
Yeah.
Maybe I have kind of freedom, so I can.
Okay, so you're gonna be free. You have okay, yeah. So okay. So many times people go in this way. If I do this, then I'll have this, then I'll be this. Yeah. If I have, go to the club, then maybe I'm gonna talk to a girl, then I'm gonna have a relationship, then I'm gonna be happy. Yeah. Does it work this way? We have a relationship coach also that, yeah, does it work this way or not? No, you don't. You want the relationship to be happy? No, it doesn't work. Yeah. So, yeah. Or if I go to this trip, then I'm gonna have the amazing trip of my life. Then I'm gonna be free. Yeah. So we have all kinds of this do, do, have, be. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have this. Then I'm gonna be. The shitty thing that doesn't work this way. Why?
You don't need to be, you don't need to have something to be someone. You have to, more important is what you do. It defines you who you are.
In a way, yes. In a way, yes. The thing is that you're always something. I mean, are you? Yes. So you always start from a level of being. Yeah. And then there is no way that you are not. If you are not, you cannot do, you cannot have. And what do you say to yourself when you say to yourself, I want to be free? If you're saying, I want to be free, what are you saying? I'm not free. Could be I'm not free, I'm trapped, I'm stuck. It doesn't have to be the opposite. It's not always, sometimes it's the opposite. Yeah, I want to be successful. What are you saying to yourself? I'm not successful, yeah, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough. Yeah, again, it doesn't have to be the opposite, it could be. Yeah, what else? What else? I want to be happy. What are you saying to yourself? I'm not happy. I am not good enough. I don't deserve happiness. I want, yeah, and so on and so on. Think about what you want to have in life. What is that your main thing that you want to have? What you want to be when you grow up, but on the level of being, not on the level of work. Yeah, of being, of the experience you want to have. Yeah, make sense? No? Yes? Yes? Okay. So, the thing, and that's the trouble. It cannot be this way, but we live life this way many times. Not all people, of course. I'm sure most of you don't. Yeah? But most people, most of the time, this is how they live life. And this is the pursuit of happiness, pursuit of freedom, pursuit of all kinds of things that in the end we even forget why we started. So if you wanted freedom, but you thought you need to have money to have freedom, you're all the time after the money. You want to be happy in order to, and you thought you about a relationship, and then you go out with a different person every day, every week, because you think this is going to bring you happiness, but of course it doesn't. Yeah? And you get stuck in this place because actually you are starting from a place of this limiting beliefs that you are not. Yeah? So, how to change it and to make it be, do, have. Yeah? This is what we want. This is how it is. It cannot be other way. Yeah? You always start from state of being. Sometimes you start, yeah, I'm powerful, or I'm happy, I'm joyful, yeah, or something that it drives me nuts when I hear it. Yeah, I'm tired. That's a being. You're saying to yourself, I'm tired. Yeah, or
Many people are tired.
True.
I am tired, for example.
Yeah, and this is a state of being.
Like, how can I be not tired if I am tired? I need to rest.
But it's not a quality of your being, it's a consequence of your action. So
Okay, I will make again parentheses here. There are two types of tiredness. Yeah, there is the, let's say, the slow tiredness. That's more of the body, and it's like if you're really, for a long, long time, you don't take rest. And this is physical one, and you should really take care, because this you could literally bring yourself down, or you're going to stop, or your body is going to stop you. Yeah? So this is one way of tiredness. Most of the time, tiredness is a concept. Yeah, it's just, okay, I'm tired, because now it's time to rest. Yeah, but if you're doing something, and from the state that I'm tired, you're not so effective of doing it. Yeah, and then basically you are setting the table of being more tired later, because you're not effective, you're just using time. I do this to myself a lot. Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't do it. I say I'm tired, and then I'm trying to work, and then I'm super ineffective, and then I'm more tired next day. Yeah, and this could be a huge loop. So, okay, I mean, or you change your state, or you take rest. It's fine to take rest. Yeah, or if you want to sleep, it's a great state. Yeah, I'm tired, then I will go to bed and have a good rest.
Syndrome of, what was it called? Like chronic tiredness. Fatigue.
Yeah,
Chronic fatigue.
yeah, that's dangerous stuff.
It's very common.
Yeah, and very dangerous.
So how do you get out of it?
I'm not gonna go there, because again, if it's a physical one, I don't dare to go there.
But
Yeah.
it's not so easy. This is why I'm implying. Because it's like, yes, you're tired, but you have to go to work. You have to do this, do that. I mean, so it's like, how do you rest effectively if you can't free your schedule, let's say, because maybe you have kids, family, blah blah.
Again, this is a bit of a bigger conversation to see where, but I would really look. Yeah, what could be changed and what
For
could
me,
you drop?
tiredness is a big issue because if you're
I
tired, you can't
understand.
do anything.
I understand, and I
And be enthusiastic, happy over every good state. that you
yeah,
reach.
and I understand, and then it could be part of your story that there is no exit from it. Yeah. So first, it's about, do you believe there is a way out of it?
Yeah, you try different things.
No. Do you really believe there is a way out of it?
Yes.
Okay.
You
So
haven't found it.
good, but that's a way. Again, and in many things there is a. I mean, you need to really see the life and to have a bit of trial and error. It's not like there is a. I'm going to give you this way. I'm going to be tired. No, I mean it doesn't work. And I know what it is. I've been working like hell in the last 3 years. and now we're resting. Yeah, and we've been like overworking and chronically tired. So I know what it is because the situation, in a way, in my mind, of course, in my story, is it true or not? I don't know. Yeah, probably part of it it's not, by the way. Yeah, that I had to do this. There is no other way. Yeah, and until I tell to myself that there is another way and I can just stop for some moment, then I didn't do it and I was not resting. Yeah, so, and I was not even accepting help. Yeah, so I was not ready to someone to, because no, I was like, okay, this is the way, this is the only way. Yeah, but now when I'm allowing it, I see way more opportunities, and actually I see that, yeah, honestly, many times I thought I need to do something, I was so, so ineffective that if I just choose to rest, I could do it the same later, better for a shorter time. Yeah, and again, I'm not saying this is the solution for you because I don't know you, I don't know your life, I don't know what's exactly, but for sure, I mean, there is almost impossible that there is no better way to set it up. There is always a better way to set it up. Yeah, again, finding these moments of, because I have no enthusiasm, these moments of something to fill in, taking care of yourself, like really, this is very important. Yeah, like what could be the moments for you? Even micro moments for you. Yeah, moments that you enjoy, because I think this saved me, and we had these moments even that for us that we really enjoyed. Yeah, between ourselves, between us and the cats. We don't have kids, so I don't dare to say about this because okay, then come on, then you're gonna find a way. The only place when I cannot say maybe not, then when you have kids. But if you don't have kids, you can find a way, 100%. Then yeah, generic. Then there is a generic answer that doesn't help anyone. That's the trouble with generic questions. Yeah.
No, I just don't want to be like a focus.
Good. So let's go to use this. Apply it in a special tool. We call it Circle of Creativity, and it's how to find creative solutions in life. Yeah, it's not about creative solutions in art or like writing a book, but how to find a creative solution in life for troubles, or how to make it the way you want it. Yeah, and the first one, it's called the reality check. You know what's reality check? Have you ever been to IKEA? Yeah, or a mall or something, and there is this red dot that shows you you're here. Yeah, I don't know about you, but without it, I can do nothing. I just look and I have no clue what's happening. So the map is completely useless without it. Yeah, so a reality check is exactly to take a moment to see where are you right now. Yeah, to see what is your status and how do you feel about your life. How do you feel in certain areas of your life? In general here, what probably you've seen also Tony Robbins, I'm not going to go there now. There is this so-called the wheel of life that you can go and assess every part of your life. Not going to go there, but I want you in a moment that you pick one area of your life, and you give it a score for yourself between 1 or 0 and 100. Yeah, how satisfied, how fulfilling is it for you, how close to it is this area of your life, important area of your life, to the best version possible. Yeah, 100 is the best version possible. It's like amazing. Yeah. And like 0 is like non-existing, which it cannot be, yeah, if it's important for you, because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so we make a bit of a reality check to see where you are now in this area of your life. Before you go there, think of what is one of your main outcomes for next year, because we're going to work it in a moment more concretely about a clear outcome, but now at least the direction to have the feeling, so you choose areas according to this. So it's aligned. We have the area, and then we have a goal and an outcome that's in the same area. Yeah? So in a moment, I'm going to give you this to write it down. Yeah? To put, assess, and why you think is like this, like why you feel this is where you are in your life in this area, and what needs to change so you feel it's 100%. Yeah? So what needs to change with 100%? I'm going to repeat. So it's clear that I'm going to give you several minutes to write it down. You pick an area of your life that's connected to an important outcome for you. It's an important area of your life. If you cannot think of any areas, I'm going to just give you some. They're not a list. It's more just to give you ideas, but you can choose basically idea. It could be personal life, romantic relationship, yeah, social life, work and or business, money, spirituality, yeah. Other areas that didn't say and for you think it's important? Fun. Yeah, I mean, it could be something that for you it's important, could be for no one else. It's your life. Health. Yes. Health. Impact. Yeah. So see, choose one area of your life that for you it's important, and you give it a score. Why is this score? Like, what is missing, and what needs to change in order? What needs to change in order to be at 100%? Yeah. So I'll give you 3 minutes for this. Yeah. On the count of 3, they start. 1, 2, 3, start. You'll have time to share later. Good. So you all have it?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, you're falling asleep, people. You all have it? Let me hear you. Okay, I need to move you in a moment, but I will for the next part. That's why exactly I said it here. So, after the reality check, it's a vision. But let me explain, because it's very important. Because this is not just the vision of what you want to have. Most people, when they say about vision, and it's great to have it, yeah? It's great to have a vision of what you want to have. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's amazing. It helps in the clear outcome in a moment to really have this vision. Yeah? But here I wanted you to focus on what is the vision on the level of being. Yeah? Who are you when you're doing this? Yeah? I am. Yeah? As we talked about it, like the be part. Yeah? Who are you when you're doing this? Yeah? What's the driving force behind it? It's kind of the vision behind the vision. And why I'm saying this, because basically many times this is where we're stuck. This is where it started, this is what we talked about, that I need to do this, I will have this, then I will be. Yeah, exactly this is where it starts. Because we start from this empowering vision we think we don't have. It's a scarcity mindset. So you don't have something, then you need to go and get it. Yeah, and of course, there are things you can get in life, but on the level of who we are complete. So this is the moment to acknowledge and to see what is really there. Like, who are you when you're doing this? Yeah? So, in a moment, I want for you to set yourself a vision. A vision, it's an I am statement. I am something. It's very simple. Yeah? It's sometimes it's I'm tired. But most of the time, unless you want to go to sleep, is not an empowering vision. Yeah? So what could be an empowering vision at this moment of your life that is true for you? Yeah? This is not the moment that the kind like, let's say you are afraid, you are afraid of something that is coming, and then you are like, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. It doesn't work. Yeah? It's more, okay, what you are. What you are, you can see that is there. Okay? So, in order to do this, I want that first you, in my count of 3, you stand up. Yeah? My count of 3, you stand up. And I want this time to do it with energy. So leave your, like whatever you're holding in your hands, so you can stand up with energy. Yeah? Get ready, don't stand up yet. No, not yet. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, go. Again, you don't do it good enough. Again, sit down. One more time. Really with energy. 1, 2, 3, stand up. Okay, better, good, I like it. So, in a moment, I want you to go to people, and you're going to have several people to go to. Yeah, you look at them, even if you don't know them. So you go at least to some people you don't know. And then you tell them, what you see in them on the level of vision, like who they are, as you see, what's inspiring for you in them. Yeah, what is the power they see in them, the beauty you see in them, however you call it. So this kind of these three things. Yeah, so it's 1 or 2 words, not like you are this. Yeah, on the level of vision. Yeah, what is the beauty you see? What is the power you see? Or what inspiring there you see in their eyes, or when you look at them, or something they said. Yeah, 1 or 2 words, no more. Yeah, you get me on this? Not stories. Not start explaining them. Yeah, you're 1 or 2 words, then you go to the next person. Yeah, but you take a moment, you establish eye contact, you stay with the person, not like no, you stay. Take a moment, look at the person. Yeah, and
You're very tall.
yeah, not just things that they cannot change. Yeah, or things that are like more personal qualities on the level of being. Yeah, so I see what I see in you is courage. Yeah, so it is, you see what you see. Maybe you know them better or less. I don't care, just do it. You're with me on this?
Yes.
Yep.
People, are you with me on this?
Yes.
No, this time I'm not going to let you go until you really go with me. So are you with me with these people?
Yes.
Okay, a bit better, a bit better. One last time, I want to really hear you all. My count of 3, are you with me on this?
Yes.
Okay, so on my count of 3, you start going, and you meet people, you take a moment, you tell them what is the inspiring thing or beauty or power you see in them, then you go to the next person, but give each person this moment of real connection. Yeah, don't make it automatic. Really look. Okay, 1, 2, 3, start. Now, who wants to share with me what is the most common things you told to people that you saw? Who wants to share? That when you saw in people, what did you see the most when you were going around and see? What was the most common thing or most powerful thing for you?
I said to everyone different things.
Good. And what was the most what was the most connecting to you? What was the most kind of felt the most real? Which one? From all that you said, what was kind of the most powerful for you when you said it?
I don't know, because I didn't.
To me, it was feeling.
Yes, but when you said it, what was the one that was most kind of, you felt it the most when you said it?
There was only one person for that.
Hmm?
I cannot choose.
Yeah, me neither.
I cannot choose because I try to like find something personal.
Yes, but what was when you said, what was the one that you feel the most?
All of them.
Yeah.
What was more than others?
Most powerful for you after you
Yeah.
heard the word.
No, when you said it. When you said it. If you need to choose, what would you choose? I know. Joy. Okay. If you had to choose, which one would you choose?
Nobody wants to share it.
Kindness.
Kindness. Okay. What was yours?
It's like choosing a favorite child.
No, I can't choose. I can see the first word was about you. I don't remember.
If you don't remember, it's hard to choose. That's true. So tell me, people. Tell me. So we have kindness, we have joy, we have what else? Give me some more. Curiosity. Okay. Openness. Confidence. Responsibility. Yeah. So I know it could be hard to choose. Yeah. This I'm aware.
Knowledgeable, positive.
But if you need to choose, what would you choose? Yeah. And it's not a for sure thing. Yeah, because it's not math. Yeah. But many times this is what is most powerful you at this moment to yourself, that you can say it. Yeah. because you cannot see something that you don't have. Yeah. So first, all what you said, if you are seeing them, then you also see them in yourself. Yeah, on the level of being. So this is also part of who you are, and you see them that they're there. Because if you don't see them, if you don't have them, it's hard to see them in others. Yeah, we see what we have, we see what we are focusing on. Yeah, and many times what will serve you the most right now is, the one that you feel the most. And then which one? Yeah, sometimes they can be very close. But what would you choose? Yeah, and then choose one. Even if you say, okay, I don't know, but this is one. Like, just choose one, and then write it down with an I am statement. Write it down with an I statement. Choose one, and write it down I am, and write this word.
Right now.
Right now, just do it. From the words that you said, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Don't think about it, just write it down. Just write whatever comes first, if you cannot choose. Yes. Good. So, okay, people, stay with me for a moment. Yeah. Again, I cannot know if this is. Just see how it feels if you say it yourself. Yeah. Is this something that could empower you in this next year? Doesn't have to be the only thing that's going to empower you. Yeah? It's not like you choose and the rest, okay, no. It's more what is the main thing, what is the key to all the rest at this moment of your life. Yeah, and could be it's not. But if it's not, maybe you know which one now. It's like making also people tossing a coin about the decision they need to make. When they really make it and they know, when you throw the coin in the air, you know what you want. Yeah? So this is important to have it there, to start from a place of empowerment, to start from a state that works for you. Yeah? And then and only then you go for the goal. Yeah? And basically today we're going to do all, because attractive goal. And here I want to, that you take a moment. What is your main outcome? What is your biggest goal? Yeah, that you have. And this is going to be the last thing for tonight because we're really getting out of time. Yeah, the last thing, but let's make it count. Yeah, I'm going to show you the rest. I'm going to go very fast about them. But what is your main goal in this area of your life that you wrote? Yeah, what is your main outcome right now? Yeah, that you want to achieve. So you're going to write your main outcome. Yes. Also, what is one big and small decision that you're taking right now that are going to help you achieve this outcome? Yeah? One small, one big decision you're taking right now in order to start walking towards this outcome, start making steps towards this outcome. Okay? So, what is the outcome? Yeah? And make it sound attractive, that you want to go towards it. Not like it's something, oh, no. No, something that sounds attractive. I call it to sound like Tony Robbins used sexy. As you heard, like sexy, like a sexy goal. Not a smart goal, sexy goal. For you, whatever sexy is for you. Yeah, that it's, you want to go there. And I give this example many times about tiredness. If you are with someone that you feel that this person is sexy, I mean, tiredness can disappear in a heartbeat. Yeah? So, take 3 minutes, just put it there, whatever it is for now. Yeah, an outcome, a goal that you have, and what is the one small big decision you're taking right now in order to start moving towards it. Yeah, take 3 minutes, and then we debrief it. It's still less than 3 minutes, but if you're ready, we continue. I'm rushing it a bit. But usually I do trainings that are 7 days or 4 days. So I'm not good in, my story is now, my excuse, I'm not good in time management and all kind of this crap. But yeah, I'm not good in time management. Yeah, so who wants more time or you're ready? Wants more time? Ready? Perfect, good. Yeah, so when you have the goal and like you know what you want to go, yeah, then you need to think, okay, how to get there? What are the resources and strategies? And I'm not going to ask you to write that right now. Just write the clues. What resources you have? What resources you have on, like, this could be knowledge, money, like your company, or like everything you have, like physical or not physical, but also who do you know? Yeah? Who do you know? Who are the people that can support you in getting there? Who could you call to help you? Who could you call to teach you? Who would you call to work with? Who could you call can give you a resource that you don't have and they have, and you can exchange with them? Yeah? So write these things because I will give you homework to do it after, because having an outcome and a goal without this, it's pointless. Yeah? So resources and strategies. The ones that you have and the one that you need. Yeah? So what do I have? What else I need? Which people I have? Which people I need? So these things I want that you make sure that you write it after, if you're really committed in getting this goal. Yeah? And then after this, what you need to reach is to know what's your next action. That's it, as simple as that. What's your next action? Yeah? It's not about 10 actions, not about to already achieve it. What's your next step? Literally next step. And sometimes next step is to write an email, to make a phone call, yeah, to write it down, yeah, to commit, to go out for a walk. It could be very simple. Many, like I heard, like simple actions can lead to amazing results if you keep on doing them every day. Yeah? Simple actions can do great, great results. And then when you have you have a result, and then you do again a reality check. Just want to make something, and then I'm gonna have a moment for questions. Why this circle is great? Because like the only thing that it starts from the being. Like this is the big part that why it works. Because when you don't start from the being, if you start, I need to do this, I will have this, then I will be, you are in this trap that we were talking about before. Yeah? And here in Silk of Creativity, it gives you this opportunity that, as I said, you're not attached to your goal, because you already are. You know that you are. Yeah? You know, if you don't, and after basically when you make a reality check, what happens if you didn't achieve your goal? What happens if you didn't achieve your goal? Yeah, you don't change your being. And actually, most of the time, like most of the time you do the circle, you're not going to achieve your goal because you just did one step. Then you go again through the circle without touching the B part. The B part, it stays. Okay, is it still my goal? Yes. Then you go. Maybe answer is no. This goal is not valid anymore. I need to change it because I outgrew it, or now I'm in a different stage of my life. There's so many goals that I had when I was 20-something that now seem so ridiculous to me. And I didn't achieve them. I just like, okay, in some moment it was not important. I found way more important things. So you can keep changing this. I mean, if you change it every day, that's another thing. Yeah? But it's important to remember that you're committed to yourself, to the being, to the vision behind the vision, to the experience you have. Not so much of, okay, am I having this job or this business or that business? All this, they are there to bring you closer to the purpose you have for life, yeah? To what's it about, to the fulfillment that you want to have. Yeah? And when you connect, when you start with the being, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easier to do this than when you need your job to have something and then to be something. Yeah? Simple strategies that I wanted to share with you, but you can, maybe you know them, maybe you can research them. Yeah? People think it's complicated. It's about creating good habits, having right people around you, Yeah, and we love with Julia the 5 seconds rule. If you don't know what it is, Google it tonight. There is a lot of information. There is a book and trainings. They can explain it way better than I do. So these 3 things, if you go and research it, how to use them so you can achieve your goal, you will make your life way easier. Yeah, because again, it's not about the goal. It's about the system you built around it that will exactly is taking you in the direction you want in life. Because the goals are going to change many times. Yeah, but if you put a goal and outcomes connected to your vision, to your why, we didn't talk about it today. It's not part of it. Then the direction more or less is going to stay. Yeah, and then if you have the system to support you, you keep on growing no matter if the goals changes and have different ones and different outcomes that you want to achieve. Yeah, so this was a rush through the last part. And yeah, any questions, people? Of course,
Me again.
tell me.
Can you give some examples? I mean, I understand, like, if you, let's say, you feel miserable, you think you go on vacation, and you still feel miserable because you are miserable, starting from.
Yeah.
So you need to change your state, and maybe you realize actually you don't need vacation to be happy because you're.
You don't, for sure, I can tell you. Yeah.
So then.
I'm going to give you an example.
So I just don't understand this.
Good.
To have.
I'm going to give you an example.
Because you might realize you don't need to have something to be happy. I mean.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
then what do you need to do?
You don't. It's not about needing to do. It's about wanting to do. It's exactly getting out of the neediness. Because when you do out of a scarcity, I mean, sometimes it is about, sometimes it's survival. There are moments of life, it's about the scarcity because you need to save yourself literally. But most time it's not. So when it's not, to keep on playing the scarcity game is not supporting. I can give you an example. When I started doing trainings, yeah, I wanted to become a great trainer. When I was at school, I was a shy boy. I was very much afraid of public speaking, as many of trainers, because I think that's the most thing gets people in trainership. Yeah, and suddenly when I was doing something, I was getting some attention. But inside, I was shit scared that I'm not good enough. I'm going to fail, and they're going to see it, and they're not going to like me. So I was going into trainings. Literally, I want to be a good trainer. So if I have a great training, if people enjoy it, if people get things, then I'm a great trainer. But what was the actual being I was entering this training? I'm not good enough. Yeah, this was inside, like what I was telling you, I'm not good enough. So I start doing a training, and then I see a person looking on their phone, like my wife, of course. Who else could be looking on their phone? And then in my mind, I'm failing, it's not working, I'm not good enough. Then I want to prove that it's not true, but of course I just prove that it's true because I want to get the attention of this person. I want to prove myself right, I want to be interesting or funny, I want to look good, yeah, and all the time who I'm busy with? Myself. This is the worst person to be busy with when you're a trainer or a coach. Yeah, or a leader, but like if you're busy with yourself, because actually it's not being busy with yourself, it's being busy with your image. Because sometimes you need to be busy with yourself to take care of yourself. This is different. You're busy with how you look. Yeah, this is the worst thing. And then all my actions were how about that me look good, not to deliver value to people. Yeah, and this was ruining trainings, also ruining my own experience, because during the training it was getting worse and worse, because it was in this loop that I was going through. Yeah, until I changed it, and then it was a process, a breakthrough. I'm not going to explain that. I said to myself I remember the moment in a coaching session, in a training that I was a participant. Then I said to myself, I'm love. Yeah, and everything I do it from this state. And this, without making me a better trainer on the level of skill, transformed the way I do trainings or work with people. Yeah, because I didn't need to prove anything to anyone. I was there to deliver the value I can deliver and the best of how I can. Yeah, doesn't mean that I never get busy with people. Sometimes I do. But now I'm very easily like, okay, I'll do my best. Yeah, to make sure that that people get the value, because it's important for me. Yeah, I do it out of love. I do it because I want to help people. I want to help them grow. This is why I started. Yeah, I didn't start it to look good. Yeah, it was, I like looking good, don't get me wrong. But then it was driving my life. It was driving my trainership. And it was ruining it by the same way.
Okay, so this is the wrong motivation on this.
So the same, yeah. So love for me changed. So this is how this worked for me. This is how I use it. I said I'm love. Okay, what's my goal? To have the best training ever. But when I start with I'm love, having the best training ever is about how loving I could be. This is it. I mean, whatever I do, it was a place. And then if I do everything in place with love, then I can be loving a lot. I mean, there is no failing into this. There is improvement. I'm never satisfied from a training, ever. Yeah, I always want to make it better. But now, this satisfaction, actually, it's sweet. Because I like it, I enjoy it, I want to improve it, I want to make it better, I want to give more to people. So it's like, I'm not satisfied, then I failed. No, I'm not satisfied. Oh, I can make it better. That's amazing. It's a great feeling. Yeah, so this was a huge shift for me. And it's in different areas of your life, they have different, similar things. Also in the relationship, I can say it's the same. Yeah, because for me, this attention and people not paying attention to me, like now I can handle it with Julia, but before I couldn't.
You're talking about fulfilling your inner deficits with something from the outside environment, which never works, because nobody can make you confident.
Exactly.
Except yourself.
Exactly. Yes.
But I can't relate it to. Sorry.
If this was like 5 years ago, I would feel horrible, but now I'm okay with it.
How does it, let's say you set your goal, I don't know, so change your job, because you think probably you'll be happier. So this is not the correct motivation to change your state. So, but if you discover that actually you can make yourself happy now without changing your job, maybe this wouldn't be your goal anymore.
Could be, yeah. Then you choose a better goal, and could be it stays your goal. But I believe that it's better to go to change your job because you want to, not because you need to. Yeah, I find it way more powerful. Yeah, I go, I know I'm good enough, I'm happy, and I go and change my job, and I'm not there needy. Oh, I need you to like me, because if I don't like me, you're not gonna get the job, I'm not gonna be happy. It's like, yeah, I'm here, this is what I can do, and then I want to see if you're a good fit also for me.
Can I say something about?
Okay, now I'm
Yes? Actually, job interview is a great way to have it, because many people go needy to job interviews. Many people go needy to meetings with people, like a relationship or to first date. They want to prove themselves instead of just being there. Yeah? Good? Thank you.